want to take a look at the dollar index for the week. It's coming up to a number of inflection points that could indicate a pretty strong and violent corrective move. Not a broad trend reversal in the dollar index, but a very strong corrective move. The current daily candlestick structure is very indicative of a prolonged and at least extended move higher. It is good to note that since it has traded lower now, we're coming into the 90-day cycle. This is a Gann cycle, which is also indicative of imminent corrective moves. But this is the first day that we've had a close above the daily Kijun Sen since that would be November 3rd. So it's been 66 calendar days, 69 calendar days, 49 trading days since we've had that happen. The structure here is very much, for any Ellioticians, the structure is very much, it looks like an extended fifth here. As far as where the retracement would go, if it does go back, very likely we could see it turn back to the 94 to 95 value area. On the Ichimoku system, there's a couple key levels to take a look at. So this is on the daily chart. On the weekly chart, we are severely extended from the weekly Kijun Sen, and we're also very extended from the Tenkan Sen. And the behavior in the Ichimoku system is that price does not like to be very far away from either one of these lines. It can certainly move a greater distance from the Kijun Sen than the Tenkan Sen, but one of the strongest pieces of evidence that a trend is strong is when you have the Tenkan Sen and price action moving in the same direction fairly close together. When price deviates too far away from the Tenkan Sen, it has a very, 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 very high likelihood of having some type of snapback corrective move. We don't often see price kind of linger and trade sideways while the Tenkan Sen corrects. We often see price correct back to the Tenkan Sen. Now, the Kijun Sen's a little different. We can see price action flatten out while the Kijun Sen comes back into equilibrium. The more likely scenario, though, is to see the dollar index snap back higher, back up to the Kijun Sen. So on the weekly chart, we're very extended. I wouldn't be surprised to see over the next week or two a return to 92.5 to test the Kijun Sen here on the weekly chart. And if we look at the 3-week chart as well, same story. On the 3-week chart, we are a major distance away from the Kijun Sen, and we are a pretty good distance away from the Tenkan Sen as well. Additionally, there's a Kumo twist coming up on the next 3-week candle that pops up, which is that'll happen on the 25th. And so if we're still trending down lower here, the Kumo twist is kind of our first little heads up that says, hey, by the way, there may be a change in direction. So on both the 3-week, the weekly, and the daily chart, we see a lot of evidence here that an impending corrective move is coming up here for the dollar. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to speaking with you in our future videos.